Alrighty, we are on page 23, and I'm going to look at number 3 here. And this one's a little different because we have the parentheses squared in the systems. As before, we just had our regular standard form and a line. So we are still going to set them equal to each other because they are both equal to y. So I'm going to write this as x minus 5 quantity squared minus 3 equals negative 2x plus 10. All right. So from here, we can't undo this because we have this other x here. So we have to rewrite this. And we want to think, what does x minus 5 quantity squared really mean? Well, remember, when you're squaring something, it means to multiply it by itself. So x minus 5 quantity squared means x minus 5 times x minus 5. And then I have minus 3 equals a negative 2x plus 10. So from here, I'm going to have to FOIL this. So first outside, inside, last. So I'm going to do x times x. That's for f, the first terms of each parentheses. O for outside, x times negative 5. So negative 5x. And then negative 5 times x again. So that'd be another negative 5x. And then negative 5 times negative 5 is the L part, which would be plus 25. Everything else stays the same for right now. All right, then I want to add my like terms. So I have x squared minus 10x plus 22. That's going to still equal negative 2x plus 10. So now if you think about that flow chart that we went over, this is really in the middle column of our flow chart now. It was really in the middle of our flow chart up here. So we had to FOIL or distribute. All right, and then we have to make sure one side is equal to 0. So I'm going to add 2x and then subtract 10. So we get x squared minus 8x plus 12 equals 0. All right, from there, we're going to have to SAM factor that. So I'm saying what multiplies to positive 12 and adds to negative 8. So 6 times 2 gets us 12, and 6 plus 2 is 8. Since they are being multiplied to a positive and they use the same sign, but since they're added to a negative, they both have to be negative. All right, then I set each of those factors equal to 0. So I'd end up with adding 6, so x equals 6, adding 2, x equals 2. Now remember that we need y values because this problem originally had y's as well. So I'm going to take each of my x values and plug in for x in either equation. The top equation is going to be easier to do. So I'd have y equals negative 2 times 6 plus 10. So negative 2 times 6 is negative 12. Plus 10 would be negative 2. So that answer would be the ordered pair of 6, comma, negative 2. If I look at the other one, if I plug 2 in, I'd have y equals negative 2 times 2 plus 10. So negative 2 times 2 is negative 4 plus 10 would give me positive 6. So my other answer would be x value of 2, y value of 6. So that's just an example of how we did the parentheses squares. Again, we're going to have to rewrite it twice, FOIL it out, get one side equals 0, factor, and then again, don't forget, if we had x's and y's to start, our final answer needs to have x's and y's.